Hi everyone, it's Donna from DonnaDeRosa.com and from the Facebook group Blog Your Brand. And today I want to talk to you about how to build up trust with your readers and your customers. There are three things I want to talk to you about today. Number one is your website is your storefront. Number two, your blog is the side door. Number three, your newsletter is your calling card. So let's discuss. Let's start with your website. What does your homepage look like? Think if you were walking down the street and you saw two storefronts, and one was dusty and all cluttered and had all kinds of stuff in the window, and the other one was decorated with bright colors and it had a nice clean design. Which storefront would you walk into? You want to think about your homepage the same way. It's very tempting to add all kinds of bells and whistles to our homepages. We want to put everything up front and let everyone know everything that we do, everything that we can offer them. But the truth of the matter is most people are going to enter your website through a side door. They're going to follow a keyword that they found in search, and they're probably going to find a blog post or maybe a product description. They're not always going to go to your homepage. So you just need your homepage to be clean, inviting, have a picture of you, and make it very clear what you do. You don't have to have everything that you do on the homepage. Just make it very clear so when people come to your homepage, they think, I'm in the right spot. Now onto your blog. Your blog is a great way to attract new customers to your website. It's the side door I was talking about earlier. People are going to follow a keyword and likely end up on one of your blog posts, not on your homepage. So what are they going to find when they get there? Are you posting consistently? You don't want them to find that maybe you wrote a blog post last month, and before that it was 2 months ago, and maybe you did 3 months before that, and it's very inconsistent. You want to post on a consistent basis. Now, it doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't even have to be every week, although I would suggest once a week. It just has to be consistent so they know when to expect you to be there. Think about it this way. It's like posting business hours to a storefront and then never bothering to open the store. You want people to know when to come to your blog because you blog regularly. Sure, they might find you in search, but if you want consistent customers coming back over and over, if they know you blog every Tuesday, for example, they're going to show up every Tuesday if they like your content. And remember, be inspiring with your posts. Don't always try to be salesy. It's okay to talk about your products and show them in use, but you don't want to do that all the time. Think about the themes and why you started your blog in the first place, and you'll come up with ideas for inspiring content. Okay, let's move on to newsletters. Are you collecting email addresses and sending out a newsletter regularly? It's important to be consistent with a newsletter schedule, just like you are with your blog. People who sign up for your newsletter are actively giving you permission to contact them, so you don't want to let them down. Now, I want to tell you a little story from when I was in high school. I went to an all-girls high school, and when we graduated, they gave us each a box of calling cards. It was just white cardstock with our name printed in a scripty font. And it was beautiful, but we didn't know what to do with them. They were thinking, in the old days when people would go and they would call on each other, and if you weren't home, you would leave your calling card and you would be letting people know you were thinking about them or inviting them to tea or something like that. Well, think of your newsletter as your calling card. People have asked you to come into your inbox, and they may not go to your website every day. They may not always be stopping by to visit your blog, but when you send out your newsletter regularly, you're dropping a little calling card saying, hey, I was thinking of you. Come by and visit me. Don't think of your newsletter as a complicated document. You're just sending an email to drop a line to your customers to let them know that you're thinking about them. They're not always going to stop by your website regularly or always be dropping by your blog, but they told you that you can write to them, so you can drop them a line in a newsletter on a consistent basis and just say hi and give them a little anecdote like, guess what happened to me today? I did this and then I was inspired to do this and maybe I made this product, and why don't you come over to my website and check it out? I'd love to know what you think about it. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that, and it'll draw people to your website and let them know that you were thinking about them. So your newsletter is your calling card. Just remember, it's all about sharing. That's how you build up relationships and trust with your customers. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!